888-878-7345. Stop by the Artesia Historical Museum and Arts Center at 505 West Richardson Avenue or online at artesiamuseum.org. Open Tuesday through Saturday from 9 to 4. This ad paid for by Artesia Lodgers Tax. Looking for power, performance, and a whole lot of game day style? Come to Major Supply, your one-stop shop for industrial goods and outdoor gear. With the brands you trust, Milwaukee, Rigid, and much more. Built for the job site and tough enough for any task. And when the work's done, gear up for game day with team apparel, sunglasses, and all the sporting equipment you need to play hard and cheer harder. Tools, threads, and everything in between. Stop by today at 1808 South 1st in Artesia or check them out online at MajorSupplyLLC.com.
Home health care is health care in the comfort of your own home when you cannot care for yourself. Home care services can help someone who has chronic health care issues, medical setbacks, or health impairments. J&J Home Care has the best skilled nurses and therapists for any of your special needs. So why pick a stranger to care for those you love when you can pick your beloved neighbor with over 30 years of experience? J&J Home Care is here for all your home care needs. Call us now at 575-746-2892 or visit us at jjhc.org.
H&R Block of Artesia is proud to be a member of the community and a sponsor of Artesia Bulldog Sports. At H&R Block, tax time is all the time. They offer year-round assistance for personal or business needs. From simple tax questions to bookkeeping, payroll services, and more. You can trust the team at H&R Block to be there when you need them most. Stop by 502 West Texas Suite A in Artesia or call 746-3456 to schedule an appointment. H&R Block, proud to support Bulldog Sports. Se habla español.
Artesia General Hospital presents your Spring Health Checklist. Spring is here, and it's time to shake off winter and refresh your wellness routine. Tip 1. Manage allergies. Check daily pollen levels and shower after spending time outdoors to keep allergens from lingering. Tip 2. Clean smarter. Spring cleaning improves air quality. Replace air filters and dust surfaces to reduce irritants in your home. Tip 3. Fuel your body with seasonal foods. Fresh fruits and vegetables provide vitamins to your immune system needs. And tip 4. Schedule your annual physical. Preventive care keeps you strong and active all year long. Healthy habits this spring means more energy for everything you love. Brought to you by Artesia General Hospital. Ready to help take care of you and your family.
Good morning, Bulldog fans. Joby Hodling here on KSVP Radio, AM 990 and FM 93.7. Of course, we're live streaming everywhere. All of our stuff, KSVPTV.com, Facebook, and YouTube. Audio only, as you know. We can't film them up here at the state tournament, but we are here, and the Artesia Lady Bulldogs are in the state championship game. They went undefeated through the playoffs. So they win this one, they're the state champs. If they lose this one, they got to play another one against the Aztec Tigers. Artesia the 1 seed, Aztec the 2 seed. And we're about ready to go. Brooklyn Fuentes in left, Janae Molina in center, and Izzy Cruz over in right field. Kat Marcus at third, Daniela Munoz at shortstop, Jade Hammond at second, and Leslie Molina at first, with Jenna Whitmire behind the plate and Caden Apodaca in the circle. Girls are wearing their orange pants, black tops, white letters and numbers, white belts, white socks. First pitch, called strike one. The batter, Ayasha Yellow, she wears number 29, plays second base. You're going to remember all these names because we played them yesterday. Put them in the consolation bracket. They had to play the 3-seed Silver City Fighting Colts, which they defeated to get back here to the state game. Strike two, 2 fastballs. Caden right down the inside half that time. She was on the outside half the first time. Wait. What? He's saying illegal pitch in the field. All right, so it's 1-1 instead. Dadgummit. All right, here comes the pitch, 1-1. Strike two. She's thrown 3 strikes, but one of them got counted as a ball because the first base umpire decided she did something illegal. I don't know what. Coach Polito came out and asked what, but All right, here's the wind and the 1-2. Swing and a miss. Striking it out for out number 1, which will bring number 20, Cheyenne Yellow, to the plate. Cheyenne, a sister, I'm assuming, of Ayasha, play shortstop, so they play up the middle together. Here's the first pitch to her. Strike 1. We've seen nothing but strikes so far from our pitcher. Back ready to go to work. And the 0-1. Rise ball. She did not strike at it, so ball 1. 1-1 now the count. Aztec wearing their white unis with black pinstripes, orange numbers, stirrup socks that are black with then orange stripes around the top. The pitch. Hit it hard, but that's going to be foul. Boy, she hit that out of the park. But foul to the left side of the foul pole down the left field line. So just a really long foul ball, strike 2. Looked like she changed speeds on her, and she was able to get the bat on that really well, just a bit out front. So maybe come back at her with a really hard fastball or a rise ball. Here's the pitch. And she changed speed again, but it was outside. Really slowed it down. Ball 2 and the curveball that went high and away. So 2-2 the count with 1 out. Apodaca to the plate. Blew it by her. Oh, I think she got a piece of it. Well, I guess she didn't. So a throw down. It got through Jenna's glove. I thought it fouled, but it did not. So the drop third strike is out number 2 as Jenna went and got it, fired it down there. The girl, the yellow didn't run. And so easy throw down and out. If she'd have run, she might have been safe because Jenna had to go all the way back to the net. Now it is tight here at Lobo's Field. University of New Mexico softball park. Tight confines, not much swing and a miss for Tammy Lucio, strike 1. Not much foul room really anywhere. Down the sides, not much. 225 in the alleys, 205 in the corners. Pop fly infield. Jade Hammond will make the play, and that is out number 3 in the first inning. Just a high fly ball. Jade didn't even have to really move. She caught it, so no runs, no hits. No, wait a minute. What happened? Did they call illegal pitch again? Okay, let's wipe that out. An illegal pitch, I guess.
Come on, Cam.
1-1. Or 2-2, sorry. Ground ball, shortstop. Pick it up, throw it across, in time, easy. Beat her by 2 steps. So the ground out now will be out number 3. I look down to put my stuff in, and I look up, and they're talking about another pitch. So I guess in the illegal pitch, these umpires are now talking about it, getting together. I don't know. All right, we're going to go ahead and take a break. 0-0, bottom of the first coming, top of the order for the Bulldogs. Munoz, Marquez, and
At Permian Construction, we're more than builders. We're your neighbors. Proudly serving communities across the Permian Basin, we specialize in commercial projects from $50,000 to $5 million, delivering quality, efficiency, and peace of mind. With our construction management at-risk approach, we handle every detail from design to completion, so you can count on results done right. Built on hometown pride and strong values, Permian Construction is committed to growing the places we all call home. Learn more at PermianConstruction.com, where MAGA the Bulldogs.
When you or your...
Thanks to a partnership with the City of Artesia, Eddy County residents are automatically enrolled in TransAero Medevac's free air ambulance program, ensuring no out-of-pocket costs if flown by TransAero. You can print your membership card on the City of Artesia's website. Keep this card with your ID and health insurance to act as a request for TransAero Medevac. Eddy County residents, take advantage of this free benefit and make sure when you need it most, fly with TransAero Medevac. Life support by air. The Artesia Police Department wants to remind you to lock up your vehicles, take your keys with you, and never leave valuable.
All right, welcome back here. Bottom of the second inning. Artesia Bulldogs coming to bat. If you're just now joining us, we're Lobo Field softball complex, or softball field here at the UNM complex. Right over to the right of where I'm sitting is Lobo Field baseball park. Lee Johnson's over there watching some baseball games this morning. He'll be with me on the call this afternoon. Goddard and Artesia in the state championship game at 3:30. If needed, we'll be playing again here if Aztec is able to get the win. But hopefully the Bulldogs will just take care of business. All right. On the mound is Henry. We saw her yesterday. She really has a good rise ball. Here's the pitch, and we did not swing at it. So that's what Coach talked to me about, that yesterday we were kind of chasing that rise ball, but when we adjusted it was better. And that right there was a good shot of that, as Daniela did not chase that rise ball. Here's the pitch. Again, the rise ball. Again, did not chase it. So good job. She told me they really adjusted, which we watched the game. Obviously they did, and that they're ready for it because that's her best pitch. Kimora Henry is the pitcher. On deck for the Bulldogs, Marcus, and in the hole, Apodaca. Here's the pitch. Called strike one. Just brought the fastball that time. Looked like Daniela Munoz was taken all the way. She gets right up in the front of the box. I mean, this pitcher brings it, but the freshman challenges them. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. She took something off of that one. That was a curveball, I believe. Strike two. She was out in front, was Daniela. Douglas, Lee, and Langford left to right for the defense. I'll give you the infield after this pitch. 2-2. Hop fly, but it'll get out of play over on the left side, so foul ball. Whitehorse, Yellow, and Phillips third to first, with Lucio catching and Kimora Henry in the circle once again. They are playing really shallow up the middle. Out there in center field, Sydney Lee is really shallow. Right fielder and left fielder are too, but not as much as her. She's shallow. Pop fly again gets back out of play. Going to come into the bleachers. Oh, hits right over to my Pam and I left. You heard it. Good cut, good at bat here for Daniela. The count remains 2-2. They've really, since the last time I was here, they've really updated this facility. Here's the pitch. Swing, that's going to be a ground ball. That's a single, got by the third baseman between third and third and short. So lead off single. Bulldogs have a base runner on. Daniela with a fantastic at bat. And that'll bring Kat Marcus to the plate. Daniela, great leadoff batter. Fast. She's only a freshman. We got her to the next 3 years. All right, Kat steps in. And the pitch. Pop fly. That's going to be trouble. And they throw it out into left field. Bulldogs going to score one, going all the way to third. She may come on home. Bulldogs are going to score 2 runs. Safe at home. Bulldogs 2, Aztec 0. Second baseman couldn't get to it. It was an infield fly. And she kind of got a late start. I think she thought it was deeper to her. The pitcher didn't even try to get it, which normally would be the second baseman's ball, but she didn't come soon enough and it fell. And then it looked like an easy out at second because Daniela had to hold on, but instead the throw goes out into left field. And so on the error, both runners score on the throwing error on the pitcher. And the Bulldogs lead 2-0, and there is nobody out. Caden steps in. Of course, she can go deep anytime. There is a slight breeze. Very slight. Fouled it off. Back to the fence netting on the right side. Foul ball, strike one. As Caden will step back in. And the pitch. Outside, ball one. 1-1 now the count. On deck is Jade Hammond, our number 4 hitter. Jade wears number 9, plays second base. And our catcher, number 14, Jenna Whitmire, in the hole. And by the way, Jenna, I don't know, I'll get an update from track, but she went and threw the javelin at 9:30. If that stays fair, that's a home run. Count it. Just foul. Holy cow, she ripped it down the line, and the umpire watched it. He said it was foul, so we'll say it was foul too. Long, she hit that a country mile down the left field line. It was way over the foul pole out there, but I thought it might have snuck inside of it. Hard to tell. And of course, the umpires are right on the line. Third base ump turned and watched it go, and he's the one that makes the call. Home plate umpire watched it as well, didn't dispute it. 1-2. She stays alive on a great pitch. Spoiling it was off the dock as she reached out and fouled it back to the net. Maybe looked like a curveball going away from her. She got a piece of it. Too close to let it go with a 1-2 count. Caden steps back in. Henry with the pitch. That's too low and away. Ball 2. 2-2 now the count. Katie steps out of the batter's box. Now she steps back in. Watch for that rise ball right here. See if she can stay off of it if that's what she throws. It's hard, and it's hard to stay off of because it looks good and then it goes up. No, she stayed down, and another spoiled pitch. That was a good pitch. But Caden able to foul it off. So the count remains 2-2. I'll have to take a picture of where we're sitting and let Gene see it because it's different. The last time Gene was with me, and it was much smaller, much tighter, and we were trying to hold umbrellas and everything. Here's the pitch. Swung on, right field, pretty deep, back, and then she's gonna catch it. Out in right field, about 5 feet in front of the warning track. And there's out number 1 on the fly out. So that'll bring her cleanup batter. Number 9, Jade Hammond to the plate with 1 out. The Bulldogs lead 2-0 here in the bottom of the first. Henry ready to go. Here's the pitch. High riser ball, and she did not swing at it. Outstanding. Coach Polito told me in the interview this morning that that they had made that adjustment on that riser. She said Henry's got that outstanding rise ball, and we were swinging through it yesterday. That's ball 2, too high and too inside. She said, but you saw that we adjusted and were able to get the bat on the ball, and she said we're really focused not to swing at that rise ball, and so far we haven't seen one swing at it. Outside, ball 3, 3-0. I'm sure Jade will be taking all the way here with 1 out. Henry to the plate, and that's going to be called strike 1. She slowed that ball down, put it right down the middle, about right above the knees. All right, so here comes the pitch, down and in. Oh, yeah, oh, she called it a strike. All right, full count now. Jade will step back in. Yeah, our cleanup batter wants to walk. I heard the Aztec. She wants to walk. She'll take a walk, obviously. Okay, here's the payoff pitch. Swing, that's a base rip. That's going to be extra bases between left and center. Jade's going to hold up at second base. That's short. I mean, the center fields are playing so shallow. That should have been cut off, but she was playing so shallow, it got by her. We'll take it. That's a double on the rip up the middle. She's going to play shallow again. That's just incredible to me. She's playing not very far from second base. So anything that's hitting the alley and it's hard, she's not going to be able to get to it. Right field is squeezed down in the alley. Left field is playing about normal. They're playing about straight up on the infield. Jenna Whitmire steps in. The pitch, inside, ball 1. I'm going to send a text right quick to see if Jenna won the javelin. So I started to tell that story, but didn't finish. Shaking her head no. Now she says yes. That's Henry in the circle. That's a good pitch, inside corner, strike 1. Just a straight fastball. So runner at first, second, one out. Jenna Whitmire at the plate. Here's the pitch. Oh, she started to go. She did go. There's that rise ball. So the first time that we've seen one of our batters swing at it. Jenna tried to stop her swing, but could not.
Get her, Tamara, get her.
So they called it a swing, and then she fouls a good pitch off. So staying alive, Jenna was in on her hands, but she found it and kept it from getting out of getting a strike. It was a good pitch, but she able to fight it off. And the pitch. Fouled off another one in on her hands. Staying alive. Here's the pitch, high. That rise ball, she did not swing it at that time. That's ball 2, so 2-2. And the pitch. That hit her. She's going to be down at first base on the hit by pitch. Hit her up on her wrist. Looks like she's holding her hand. That didn't feel good. All right, I'm getting some stuff. Javelin isn't over yet, but Jen is currently sitting second, I believe. So Robbie Harrison, let me know what's going on here. That hit her on the hand wrist, and yeah, she should be at second base. They're going to talk about it.
Hit the bat.
That hurt Jenna. Hopefully she is okay. It's on her glove hand, her left hand. So still waiting on the... They do send her down. They did hit her. So at the plate for the Artesia Lady Bulldogs, it'll be Brooklyn Fuentes with runners at first and second. First pitch, fouls it back. Strike one. Only one out here in the top of the inning. And the pitch. Swings around to bunt it. She bunted it up in the air, but down the line enough the third baseman couldn't get to it. So a foul ball bunt. Or strike one. I'm sorry, strike two. Pitch. Oh, she got her. In on her hand. Strikeout is out number 2. Strikeout swinging. That'll bring Aiden Lavario to the plate. She is DPing in this ball game as she steps in. With runners at first and second, Bulldogs lead 2-0. We're in the bottom of the first state championship game. And the pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike one looked like a curveball. Here's the wind and the pitch. Strike two, another good pitch. Boy, she didn't take a cut at that one. But it was easily seen from where I'm sitting as a strike. All right, 0-2 the count. 2 down. And the pitch. Chase the riser. Strike 3. And out number 3. But the Bulldogs do some damage. They get 2 runs off 3 hits. There was an error. and there were 2 runners left on base as we head to the top of the second inning with the lead to
Kane Electrical Supply is your #1 distributor when it comes to the top-of-the-line inventory. Kane Electric carries name brands such as Appleton, Burndy, Fluke, Cooper Lighting, Hoffman, Phillips Lighting, IDEC, Klein Tools, and Square D. Kane Electric has your professionals and will assist you with any information you may have on electrical supplies. Kane Electric delivers on location too. Come by Kane Electric today in Artesia at 1911 North Roselawn.
Enrollment is now open for 26-27 at Artesia Classical Academy. ACA provides a Christ-centered classical education designed to build wisdom, character, and leadership. With small class sizes, teachers truly know every student. Our 4-day school week gives families balance, while students excel in Latin, Spanish, American Sign Language, STEM, PE, art, and music. If you want your child challenged academically and grounded in faith, choose Artesia Classical Academy. Visit artesiaclassicalacademy.org or call 575-247-1378 today.
All right, welcome back here. Pam has gone down and get us a couple umbrellas. See if you can get that one on the table right there. Maybe you won't have to hold it. Yeah, but maybe you won't have to hold that one. All right, welcome back here to the ballpark at UNM Lobo's softball field. I believe it's called Lobo Field. I don't see anything else that would tell me otherwise. First batter is the pitcher, Maura Henry. She's going to see a rise ball called ball 1. It was hard. It came flying in there. So we were in the shade, this new big press box here at Lobo Field, softball field. There's a big new one over at Lobo baseball field as well. But the sun's moving on us. Swing, it's a chopper, shortstop. Oh, no, she booted it. She still got her. Out at first. Good recover by Daniela Munoz. Henry is not very fast, and that cost her. She tried to get down the line, but Daniela found the handle, fires it over, and that is out. Number 1. All right, so coming to the plate, Casey Phillips, number 24. She is the first baseman. She fouls the first pitch back for strike 1. Maybe you put it out on the edge there, and I don't know. I'm talking to Pam. She's trying to figure out some umbrellas for us. We went to Walmart Wednesday night. We came Wednesday afternoon, and we found some umbrellas that you can attach to stuff because out at that softball field. Here's the pitch, foul back again, strike 2. There's not much shade anywhere, and this equipment gets hot fast in this heat sun. But I could not get it to work yesterday when we played this team, and my equipment was getting real hot. Somebody, and I still don't know who it was, brought a tent and put it right over me, and it saved the day. Fouled another one back. Good pitch, but she fouled it off in on her hands. Good job staying alive there for Casey Phillips.
In the face.
Come this way with it, sweetheart. Oh, no. Well, here's the pitch. Change up. Got her. Wow. She made that thing just float up there, and she was so far out in front of it swinging that there was no chance. Like right here. Hey, Pamela, like all the way over here. All right, at the plate. Seeing the first pitch, strike 1 called, inside corner fastball. It's Christina Whitehorse. Ready to go again. And the pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Defensively for the Bulldogs, Fuentes Molina Cruz left to right. Marcus Munoz, Hammond Molina, third to first. Whitmire catching, and Apodaca in the circle. Here's the pitch, swing and a miss, strike 3. That is out, number 3. No hits, no runs, no errors. They go down in order. Bulldogs coming to the plate in the bottom of the second with Molina, Janae, Izzy Cruz, and back to the top of the order, Daniela Munoz.
The Artesia Police Department wants to remind you to lock up your vehicles, take your keys with you, and never leave valuables in your vehicle. If you're looking for a rewarding career in law enforcement, the Artesia Police Department is looking for you. The department is currently hiring certified and uncertified.
The Artesia Police Department wants to remind you to lock up your vehicles, take your keys with you, and never leave valuables in your vehicle. If you're looking for a rewarding career in law enforcement, the Artesia Police Department is looking for you. The department is currently hiring certified and uncertified officers. Take advantage of a great retirement plan, paid leave, and medical benefits. Apply in person, online, or call 575-746-5000 for more information. The Artesia Police Department is an equal opportunity employer. And please always remember, don't drink and drive.
10:15 with powerful music, a message that speaks to life, and a community that cares. We have kids programs, coffee, and connection. It's all here. So come as you are. Come find your purpose. Come be part of something bigger. First Methodist Artesia, 500 West Grand. We can't wait to see you.
We're back here as they've thrown the ball around the infield, and Henry in the circle will be facing Janae Molina, our center fielder. All right, we're back ready to go. Here's the pitch. Up, she swung at that high one, and I got to figure out, I got buzzing now. This was moving this. Gonna square a bunt. She puts a great bunt down. See if she can beat it out. She does not. Got her on the tag for out number one. That was a great bunt. It's this.
Right over number 3, Isabel Cruz.
Yeah. All right, Izzy Cruz will step in with one out. And the pitch. Oh, she couldn't slow it up on that changeup. Strike one. Next pitch, still looking. And there it comes. Pop fly back, get out of play. It'll come up into the bleachers. Got right over the net. Foul ball. Strike two. What is this plugged into, Pam? Is this the computer? Swung on, infield pop fly. Well, it's going to be, oh, they couldn't get to it. It was foul ball down the line, and the third baseman and catcher run into each other. Go ahead and unplug it from there. No. Leave that may worse. Unplug this from here. Bring it back around this way. Trying to get in the shade here. Sorry, folks. Swing and a miss. She got her swinging. So that's out number 2.
To the plate, shortstop number 1, Daniela Munoz.
All right, so Daniela Munoz will step in. Top of the order. She led off with a single, so she's looking to get a 2-out rally going here. And the pitch. Pop fly back. Catcher's not going to be able to get to it. Got into the net anyway. So foul ball. Strike one. All right, pitch. Rise ball did not swing. Ball one. 1-1 now the count. And the pitch. High. Another rise ball. So the count now 2-1. Rise ball, ball 3. So we're looking for that rise ball again, or will she come to it? Nope, she brought it in. That's a chopper to third baseman. Throw over in time. And that will end the threat as the Artesia Lady Bulldogs go down in order. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left on bases. We go to the top of the third. 2-0, Artesia.
Dreaming of your perfect home? Ramona and Roger Kilpatrick at RE/MAX Axiom invite you to discover the joy of making that dream come true. As agents deeply rooted in Artesia and the surrounding area, they bring years of combined experience and a true passion for real estate. Whether you're buying or selling, Ramona and Roger's friendly and approachable nature ensures you feel right at home, making every step of the process enjoyable. Visit RE/MAXNMAxiom.com to see the latest listings or stop by their office in Artesia at 402 West Main, Suites D and E. RE/MAX Axiom, where your dream home becomes reality. Check out the savings this week at Fenn's Country Market in Artesia. Select 10 packs of Capri Sun or Country Time drink pouches are 2 for $6. And select cans of Libby's vegetables are 5 for $5. In produce, sweet red cherries are $3.99 a pound, and juicy seedless watermelons are $5.99 each. In the meat department, family packs of bone-in sirloin cut pork chops are $1.79 a pound, and whole fryers are $1.19 a pound. These are just some of the savings this week at Fenn's Country Market in Artesia.
All right, I just got an update from the track meet. I'm looking for more. Jenna Whitmire is your 2026 state champion in the javelin. They adjusted for Jenna because the javelin on the girls' side, 4A, started at 9:30. So knowing that she wanted to throw it and was number one in the state, there's the first pitch. It's hit. Oh, and it gets by her shortstop on a line drive to her right. She dove for it, but unable to come up with it. So Sydney Lee gets aboard on the first pitch she sees with the single. And that'll bring to the plate the number 8 hitter, number 22, Lacey Langford, the right fielder. Here's the pitch. Strike one on the inside corner. That was a good pitch. I mean, that had pepper on it. Right at the knees on the inside half. Blew it by her. Didn't even start the swing. On deck is Douglas, and then top of the order, Yellow in the hole. The pitch, tried to bunt it, popped it almost over the fence on the right side, over the netting for a foul ball bunt attempt. So the count 0-2 to Lacey Langford. Anyway, they made the adjustments for Jenna so that she could go throw. They let her throw her 3 and then hustle over to the ballpark here for the game at 10. She got here about 9:45. Pitch, down and in, but too much in, right at the knees, but ball one inside. Anyway, just got the update. She won the javelin. Congratulations, Jenna Whitmire. And I know she can't hear me. She's out here over in the dugout, going to be batting here a little bit. But wow, great. Down and in, ball 2. Here comes the pitch. 2-2. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Out number 1. Sydney Lee still down at first base. And that'll bring number 21. J.C. Douglas. Bats from the left side. First time she'll see. So I got a couple of updates, more updates now from over in the throwing events. I'll give those to you. Swung on, foul off the left side for foul ball, strike 1. Brant Usherwood, your 2026 state champion in the javelin. Congratulations. We won first and first, boys and girls in the javelin. Jenna and Brant. Here's the pitch, high on the rise ball, ball 1. Cale Hodling finishes 4th in the javelin. He gets on the stand. Cale got 2nd in the triple jump, and he's still jumping the high jump. So there's my next updates. You probably can tell that came from a family member, as did Jenna winning. Swing, strike 2 on a rise ball. Tried to stop her swing, but she couldn't hold up. So 1-2 now at the plate with 1 out. Sydney Lee got that leadoff base hit. Just getting by a Daniela Munoz dive into the hole at the 6th hole. Here's the pitch, swing. She is out. Oh my gosh, she went. That wasn't it. Second base umpire said safe, but well, she didn't go. He said safe, so ball 2. 2-2 the count. Got some kids right up here by our field mic. All right, here's the pitch. She swung at that one, strike 3, and out number 2. So that gets us to the top of the order. Ayasha Yellow, the second baseman, to step in. She struck out swinging her first time through. Caden with the pitch. Swung on. That's going to be a foul ball down the right side. Molina goes over there and gets it. It was off. It came off her bat funny. It was a good pitch. Foul ball, strike 1. Caden back ready to go. And the pitch. Rise ball got by Jenna. Too high. So the runner moved down on the wild pitch. So they have a runner in scoring position now due to the Tigers. Leadoff batter, Ayasha Yellow steps back in. 2 outs, runner in scoring position. The count 1-1. Wind and the pitch. Strike 2, call fastball inside, half at the knees. Wow, that's a good pitch. She brings the heat, and that's, I mean, you got to be a good batter to even get a bat on that. It's a strike. It wasn't too far in, but man, it's a good pitch. Swing and a miss. She got her swinging. That's out number 3. So there was a hit, but no runs, no errors, and 1 runner left on base. As we go to the bottom, home half of the 3rd inning, Artesia leading 2-0. Marquez, Apodaca, Hammond, meat of the order coming.
To be a champion, each team member must do their part to help the team win. That is true in business too. Edge Safety and Services LLC want to do their part to help your business win. They specialize in several field services: sandblasting, coating steamers, pressure washing, repairs, and cleanouts. Edge Safety also offers drug and alcohol screening and on-site services and safety trainings to make you better. Edge Safety and Services LLC, 575-736-1047. Proud supporter of the Artesia Bulldogs.
Grand opening. National Furniture Liquidators is now in Carlsbad. To celebrate, we are offering store-wide savings at both the Carlsbad and Roswell locations. Incredible values on name brand furniture like this Ashley brand sofa and love seat, just $788 both pieces. Or this 5-piece bedroom set, just $588. Stop by to see the savings and register to win a whole house of Ashley furniture. Plus great financing options regardless of your credit. Grand opening, National Furniture Liquidators.
Nobody beats short.
All right, here we go. We're back at the plate. Kat Marcus, she looks at her rise ball for ball number 1. Kat is 1 for 1. She singled her first time through and then made it all the way around to home on the error. Wind and the pitch. High and away, ball 2. On deck is Caden Apodaca, our pitcher, and in the hole, the second baseman, Jade Hammond, as the Bulldogs look to add to their 2-0 lead here. We're in the bottom of the 3rd if you're just joining us. State Championship Saturday. That's hard, but right at the 3rd baseman. She'll throw it across in time for out number 1 on the ground out. 5-3 if you are scoring home, and that'll bring Caden Apodaca to the plate. Caden ready to go, waiting on the pitch. And here it comes. High and away on a rise ball, ball 1.
Oh, I hate this. I was hoping that we would get the
All right, Caden steps back in. We got some little kids sitting right by Pam. We can hear them on the mic. Here's the pitch. Swung on. That's a bomb. Goodbye. That's over the tree. Well, no, it's not over the trees, but up into the trees. Caden Apodaca blasts it out of the park. 3-0 Bulldogs. Let you hear the crowd there. Boy, Caden hit that a ton.
16. I think that's number 16.
On the season. All right, so they're gathering up in the middle with the coach, talking to her pitcher and the infield. Trying to just calm them down some. Still meeting out there. Umpire has not gone out and broke them up yet. All right, they're breaking up on their own, although the coach is still standing in the middle of the circle, talking to the pitcher. All right, coming to the plate for the Artesia Lady Bulldogs, Jade Hammond. Honey, the sun's over here, babe. Pam's trying to adjust another umbrella, but putting it in the wrong spot. I think I got it figured out. Okay, here's the pitch. A rise ball. She doesn't take a hack at it. Good take. Ball 1. Bases are empty. Bulldogs now lead 3-0 with 1 out here in the bottom of the 3rd. Called strike 1. Good curveball. Caught the inside corner. So the count now 1-1. Wind and the pitch. Swung on, well hit. It's going to drop. It does, out in left field. So a base hit, 1-out single on the line drive. Great piece of hitting there by Jade. She's now 2 for 2. That'll bring Jenna to the plate. Jenna Whitmire. She is she got hit by a pitch up on her hand. The first at bat. We got speed from top to bottom. We got power top to bottom. We got base hits top to bottom. Jenna can do any of those things. Let's see what she does here. Ooh, big cut on a curveball. Come up missing on that one, did Jenna, but she was aiming for the trees. That was a huge cut. Just come up empty. All right, 0-1 the count. And the pitch. Down and in, ball 1. Fuentes on deck and Lavario in the hole, the DP in this ball game. Artesia leading 3-0. We're in the bottom of the 3rd, 1 out. Runner at first, down and low. Ball 2, 2-1. That pitch was actually pretty close, but it was down below her knees on the inside half. Good layoff by Jenna. Chopper down the left side, foul. Got out in front of that pitch. So that takes it to 2-2 now. Third baseman went and got it, tosses it back out to Henry. That was Whitehorse over at third base. All right, Jenna steps back in. And the pitch. That's strike 3. Got her on a changeup, it looked like. So that's out number 2. And we'll bring Brooklyn Fuentes to the plate. She struck out swinging her first time through, so she's definitely due. Brooklyn steps in. Jade down at first, looking to get another across are the Bulldogs. Called strike 1, inside half, right above the knees. Good pitch by Henry. All right, she's ready to go. Here's the wind and the pitch. High, that was a rise ball. Boy, I'm telling you, they really did. The Bulldogs really did adjust because Tamora Henry has an outstanding rise ball, and it looks so good coming, and then it just keeps going up. And you'd think that it wouldn't be able to do that, but it does. Here's the 1-1. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. She's late on that pass ball. Brooklyn takes a look down at Coach Polito. Says yes. Steps back in. Up in the front of the box. Right up on the plate where she always stands. Here's the 1-2. She fought off a really good pitch. Fouls it back to the net. That was a changeup and also in on her hands. It probably would have been a strike, so it's a good job fighting that thing off. Really hard pitch to hit. Really hard to hold back because Henry, kind of like Caden for us, she's got a good fastball, and that took a ton off of that. All right, 2-2. That's a ground ball in the infield. Shortstop comes up, fields it cleanly. She is, it was close. Out at first base. Good stretch over there by Casey Phillips. so the ground out is out number 3, 6-3 on the put out. But the Bulldogs get another run. There were 2 hits. A home run was the first hit, and it was by Caden Apodaca. No errors and 1 runner left on bases. We go to the top of the 4th inning. Bulldogs 3, Aztec 0.
Looking for the right ride at the right price? Come to Tate Branch Artesia and check out our used cars. We've got a huge selection of all makes, all models, and every color you can imagine. Priced right to fit your budget. Many vehicles have payments under $500 and come with a lifetime powertrain warranty for your peace of mind. Bad credit, upside down in your trade? No problem. We work with all credit and we'll fight to get you approved. Experience the Tate Branch difference today, where great cars, great prices, and great people come together. Stop by Tate Branch at 919 South 1st Street in Artesia or visit us online at tatebranchartesia.com.
Picture this. You're behind the wheel of a John Deere compact tractor. You're effortlessly breaking ground, moving piles of rocks just by moving a lever, and enjoying the sun as you clear brush across your pasture. We could keep trying to put you in the moment, but to really understand what this feels like, you just have to get in the seat.
Stop by Pecos Valley Equipment in Artesia and Roswell, or visit us online at pecosvalleyequipment.com.
All right, the first pitch has been thrown to Cheyenne Yellow. She is the number 2 batter, shortstop. It was down and in for ball 1 from Apodaca. Here's the second pitch. Again down and in, ball 2. Caden has had some success today with that inside fastball, but both of those a little bit too low and definitely too far inside. So 2-0 the count. Lucio on deck and Henry in the hole, 3-4 batters. She did not go. She was able to check her swing. So the count now 3-0. It was a rise ball. She was able to hold off. We're in the top of the 4th inning of the state championship ball game. Artesia leads 3-0. Oh, and that hitter, she'd scored around the bunt, just trying to get Caden off her game, and it hit her. So she's down. She's aboard with nobody out on a hit by pitch. Which brings the catcher, number 2, Cami Lucio, to the plate. Jenna's looking to get a new ball, so she looked at a couple out of the bag from the umpire, gets it out there. Jenna's going to walk out and talk to her pitcher just for a minute. Now they get back ready to go. All right, we're back and ready to go. Everybody's in their spots. Here's the pitch. Just a little bit too far in for ball 1.
How much shade you're going to get. The sun just keeps moving on this.
Not bad. All right, here is the, she shakes off the first, actually. Now she's ready. And the pitch. Swing and a miss. Oh, good fastball. Boy, Lucio was behind that one. 1-1 now the count. Defense playing pretty much straight away. Average depth in the outfield. That ball got away from Jenna, but she pounces on it quickly. Ball 1 on the, or ball 2 on the rise ball, but too high. Lucio steps back in. She bats from the right side. Caden with the 2-1. Rise ball, ball 3. So Caden here in this inning, she's been a little bit off the plate. Hit the first batter, nobody out. She's down at first. Now the second batter has a 3-1 count. It's the third batter in the lineup, the catcher, Cami Lucio. 3-1, and the pitch. Ball 4. Darn, not even close. So Caden's gonna have to take a breath here. Runners at first and second, and then the cleanup batter and the opposite pitcher, Kamora Henry, comes to play. She grounded out to Daniela Munoz her first time through. All right, here's the pitch. Fouls it back. Strike 1 on the foul ball. Good fastball. Jenna goes over and gathers it up. 0-1 the count. Runners at first and second. So Kamora represents the tying run at the plate with nobody out here in the top of the 4th inning. Bulldogs 3, Aztec 0. Pitch. Oh, that was a good fastball, but I guess he said it was 2 in. It was a fastball down at the knees on the inside, but too far in, so ball 1. 1-1. Wind and the pitch. Again, that one might have been too low. She tried the same pitch, but a little bit in, a little bit low. So that takes the count to 2-1. Caden takes a look into Jenna, gets the pitch. Jenna sets up on the right in the middle. And that pitch too high. 3-1. So Caden, take a breath and step back in, which she just did. The wind and the pitch. High, ball 4. All right, so Caden, maybe coach come out and talk to her, maybe not, but that walk, the bases loaded, hit by pitch, walk and walk. Nobody out. They're looking to have a big inning. Infield's talking to her. No coach came out. They got an out everywhere, so infield probably going to play in. They should go home to first. We're going to have a courtesy runner coming in, number 44 for the pitcher. Courtesy running. That's Ava O'Dean coming in to run.
First baseman number 24, Casey Phillips.
All right, so number 24, the first baseman, Casey Phillips. She's 0-for-1. She struck out swinging her first time. Out in center field, Janae has moved in some. Right field and left field playing about normal. The infielders not playing up, but they start walking up. Now they come. Here they come. Oh, the ball wasn't even close to a strike. She bounced it up there. Caden. Wind and the pitch. Swing and a foul ball. Strike 1. The infield should come home with it. Jenna will go to first if there's a ground ball infield. They start back, shortstop and second baseman, but then they start walking in on the pitch. Missed again, down and in, ball 2. I waited because I thought it was close enough that it might be a strike, and this umpire's real deliberate. She says no to the first pitch, no to the second pitch. Now she's ready. Wind and the pitch. Change up. That's going to be a grand slam. So the grand slam, she really slowed her bat up. She threw a changeup. She blew him by her first time through. I think it was 3 and out. Just fastball, fastball, fastball. But that time, she slowed the pitch way down and right over the middle, waist high, and she just hit it out over the left center field fence. And now Aztec with the lead, 4-3, and still nobody out. So we had a hit by pitch, a walk, and then a changeup that was basically, just right down the middle, waist high, slow, and she just hit it hard right out over the fence. See what that does with Caden. No coach out of the dugout. My guess is that we won't see that change. We don't need to see it. She was blown it by him in the first, second innings and third. And here in the fourth, she's been doing other stuff. And strike. There was a fastball. Fouled it back. So strike 1. Whitehorse struck out swinging her first time through. Again, Caden in the first, second, third innings, she was just blowing fastballs, but she's thrown some curves. She's thrown, that changeup was, there's a foul ball back, another fastball down the middle. Strike 2. So I'm not sure what her thought process was, but that's okay. Things like that do happen, obviously. Bulldogs got a lot of bats and a lot of speed. They're down right now, but they get to come back some more. Here's the pitch. Blow up by her. There you go. Just throw those fastballs. I don't think they can catch up to them. We seen them yesterday, and we saw them today. When she slows it down, they're getting the bat on it. Or they did. For that grand slam. At the plate, Sydney Lee, she did hit a single. Swing and a miss on a fastball. She just blew it by her. Caden not messing around anymore. Here she comes. Down and in. It was a fastball, but it was too far, too low. And down in. 1-1. Caden Apodaca with the pitch. Fastball lifted out to right field. Shallow. It's trouble. It does fall in there. Pick up the ball, girls. Oh, my goodness. A right fielder and her second baseman just looked at each other. So she turns with what should have been single or at least thrown out at second base into a double. Oh, my goodness. Ay, ay, ay. Just a looper out there. It wasn't no man's land, but when they got there, they didn't pick it up. Huh. Nobody out. Run at second base. Aztec runner at second base. Aztec now leads 4. There's a swing and a miss on a fastball. Langford at the plate. She struck out swinging her first time through. But she's got a duck on the pond in scoring position. Aztec wanted to add some runs here. One out. I said nobody out, but there is one out. Swing and a miss on another fastball. 0-2. Caden ready to go. And the pitch. Swing and a miss on another fastball. Strike 3. Out number 2. That brings us to the left fielder, number 21, J.C. Douglas, the bottom of the order. That's on the left side. She struck out swinging her first time through. Pitch. Strike 1 called on the outside corner. She shakes off the pitch, does Jaden, and now the pitch. Just a bit outside on a fastball, ball 1. All right, so I didn't get any names, but the boys got first and second in the shot, 5th in the discus. Boys first, 3rd, 4th, and 5th in the jab. Girls first in pole vault. Here's the pitch. Swung on, fouled back. 4, strike number 2. 1 and 2 now the count. Girls first and second in the shot put. Girls first and 4th in the jab. We already knew that. Boys are the first. Boys second in the high jump. Boys second in the triple jump. So they're stacking up points over there in the field events, are the Bulldogs. Here's the pitch. Ground ball. Gets by the pitcher, but picking it up and throwing first in time for out number 3 was Daniela Munoz. But boy, damage done. Hit by pitch, a walk, and then a changeup that ended up being a home run. They now lead 4-3 as we go into the home half of the 4th inning. We'll be back.
At Artesia Ford Sales, we've been taking care of your family's automotive needs for 60 years. Now you can get Ford service just the way you want it, without leaving your home. With complimentary Ford pickup and delivery, or our Ford mobile service van, we'll come to you, handle your routine maintenance or light repairs right in your driveway, and get you back on the road fast. Artesia Ford Sales, family owned, family trusted for 60 years. ArtesiaFordSales.com. Schedule your mobile service today.
Southeast New Mexico College offers a variety of associate degrees and certificates to help you pursue your educational goals. You'll find high-quality, affordable associate programs like business and nursing. Certificate programs like natural gas compression, welding, and industrial maintenance are offered to serve the common needs. Find your direction at SENMC. Navigate new pathways through higher learning at Southeast New Mexico College. Learn more at senmc.edu.
All right, we're back here Aiden Lavario, the DH at the plate. First pitch, fouls it back and out of play for foul ball strike one. Aiden struck out swinging her first time through, so she's 0 for 1. And the pitch, high, but she swung at it and straight up. The catcher is going to step up. Oh, and she dropped it. So Aiden luckily gets another chance here, as Lucio couldn't hang on to it. All right, 0-2. Here's the pitch. Swung on, pop fly. Second baseman drops it. Oh, no. So she dropped the ball. That's an error. Just a pop fly on the infield. So down on the error on the second baseman is Lavario. That'll bring Janae Molina to the plate. She's 0 for 1. She tried the bunt single and they got her out. So Lavario must have had her lucky charms this morning. Dropped at the plate on a pop fly and then dropped in the infield on a pop fly. Held off of that riser. Ball 1. On deck is Cruz, and then we're back to the top of the order. Munoz in the hole. Bulldogs got that tying run down at first base. No outs. They want to get that run back plus more. High, ball 2. Janae takes a deep breath, now steps back in. Looking to drive it somewhere. Center fielder playing way shallow. Here's a pitch. Called strike 1, caught the outside half. About waist high. You go with that pitch, the right fielder's shaded towards center, so there's a big wide opening between her and the right field line. Here's a pitch, gonna square around the bunt. She does put the bunt down. Only plays at first, and she does get it, but nobody at third. Heads up running. Great running by Lavario. Great sacrifice bunt. Nobody was covering third, so she just turned and come to third base on the sacrifice bunt. So she now 60 feet away from tying the game up. So Izzy Cruz now at the plate. She is 0 for 1, struck out swinging, but looking to drive one somewhere. Called strike 1. That's just a down the middle pitch. I think she was taken all the way right there. All right, so she saw that strike, and now she's ready. And the pitch. Yeah, check swing, and she did not go, said the umpire at first. So 1-1 now the count. Well, this umbrella we bought 2 of them. It's coming in handy here at the softball field. It didn't work for me yesterday. High, ball 2. It attaches to something. It's an umbrella that you can attach. Pam's got it on my table. It's got everything covered, so nothing should get hot here, which is good. All right, here's the pitch. Pop fly to the right side, and the first baseman cannot make the play. I think the fence scared her. She kind of stopped. She could have caught it, but the fence looked intimidating, so it falls. So Izzy with a second chance. Got another update. Kale Hodling. Strike 3, looking on the inside corner. Gets his top of the order. Danielle Munoz coming to the plate. Single and a strikeout. 2 down, runner at third. She's a tying run down there. Daniela will try to drive her in here. Kale Hodling gets second in the high jump. The pitch. Pop fly back towards me and Pam. Going to get just over the top of us. Out of play. Foul ball strike 1. And the pitch. Swung on, foul ball down the line on the left side. Ground ball, foul ball, strike 2. Jeff, my brother, he's the coach over there, one of the coaches at track meet. He's over in the field events. And he gave me all those firsts and seconds, but didn't tell me names, so I asked him for them. I got them now, so I'll fill all of you listening in on who won what so far. Here's the pitch, way outside. Ball 1. Lucio had set up over in the left-hander batter box. I mean, she was way off the plate. That's where the pitcher threw it. Not a competitive pitch, so an easy one to let go by. 1-2. Oh, she chased him. Oh, doggone it. Chased the riser. There's up above her head. So the Bulldogs get no hits. No runs. There was an error. 1 runner left on base. We'll be back. Top of the 5th, coming back at you. 4-3.
Looking to start.
Across the state of New Mexico, different journeys will begin. And when their journeys unite, together will become one experience. Our campuses across New Mexico in Portales, Roswell, and Ruidoso come together to provide you the support as one family. We are one family that share one goal, one opportunity at a time. We are one Eastern.
And here for all your plumbing, heating, and cooling needs. Artesia Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling has the expertise to install residential, commercial, and industrial air conditioning units, including the conversion of evaporative coolers to refrigerated air systems. Cut cooling costs with high-efficiency Carrier units from Artesia Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling, your authorized Carrier dealer. Artesia Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling, a proud sponsor of the Artesia Bulldogs and our community for over 50 years.
All right, we're back here. Top of the 5th inning. Bulldogs just broke out of the circle. Fuentes Molina Cruz left to right. Marcus Munoz Hammond and Leslie Molina third to first. Whitmire catching Apodaca in the circle. Here's the first pitch. Down and in. Ball 1 to Ayasha Yellow. She's a leadoff batter. She has struck out swinging both times through. Again, just challenging them with the fastball was really working. Let's see what she does with this pitch. Down and in, ball 2. She's just off the plate on that inside pitch. We saw it working earlier, but just down and in, 2-0. Bulldog defense playing straight away. Here's the pitch. That's a strike. It's fastball down the middle. Called strike 1. I've got a whole list of names here to go with those placings, so I'll share that with all you softball fans. We know how we're doing over at the track meet. Strike 2 on a foul ball, straight down and back. Shinda's going to walk over there and grab it. All right, so they get the ball back out there and ready to go. All right, here's the wind and the pitch. High on a rise ball. Ball 3. Full count. Caden takes a walk, stroll back out of the circle toward second base. Now she's back in. She's shaking off the first pitch. All right, she says yes to the next one. Here it comes. Payoff pitch. Bounced it up there. Ball 4. That hit about 4 foot out in front of the plate, so I'm not sure what she shook off and what she took. I couldn't tell what the pitch was. It was so low. But ball 4, so the leadoff batter aboard with a walk. And at the plate, Cheyenne Yellow. She's 0 for 1, but she was hit by a pitch her last at bat. It's inside, ball 1. And that started off that she was hit by a pitch, then a walk, and then a home run. And we got a leadoff walk here. Here's the pitch. Down and in, throw down. Boy, good job down there by Leslie, because that ball was Not a great throw there by Jenna. She buried it, went to knees and buried it, make sure it didn't get out in the right field. Ball 2, that pitch was really low and inside. All right, here's the wind in the pitch. That one down the middle, called strike 1. That had some pepper, some spice on it. You should have heard that pop in our field mic. All right, here comes the 2-1. Wind and the pitch. Bounces it inside again. Boy, missing bad when she's missing here lately. 3-1. Kaden kind of moving her shoulder. She kind of stepped out and kind of twisted a little bit. She might have a little bit of a pain or something. Here's the pitch. High, not even close. Whoa. Back-to-back walks with nobody out, and here comes Coach Polito. Asks for time and gets it. I don't know if Kaden's hurting. She kind of twisted around there, her shoulder. Not sure. This is the first time a coach has come out of the dugout. She's talking to Kaden right now. Back-to-back walks to start things off here in the top of the 5th inning. Nobody out. Oh, I got some time here to give you some stats here. So let me run through them. Marco Soto, first in the shot. Derek Lopez, second in the shot. Derek Lopez, 5th in the disc. Kale Hodling, 2nd in the high jump. Also 2nd in the triple jump and 4th in the jab for Kale. Brant Usherwood, 1st state champ in the javelin. Jaden Leyva, 3rd in the javelin. And Jet Whitmire, 5th in the javelin. Ellie McCoy, 1st in the pole vault. Brooklyn Evans, 1st. Back-to-back to, I think Brooklyn's 3-time state champ. Harper Murray, 2nd in the shot. Running starts at 11:30. We'll be getting updates. High, she stays in, but not even close. High, ball 1. At the plate is the number 3 hitter, catcher Cami Lucio. She's 0 for 1 with a walk. Here comes a pitch from Apodaca. High, ball 2, so, whoa. Takes her glove off, walks all the way back behind the circle. Now she puts her glove back on, coming back in. 2-0. And the pitch. Ball 3. Blowing away, blowing in, I mean. Okay, 3-0. Oh, she's asking for coach to come out. We're going to have a pitching change. Kaden's going to pull herself right here. You can't come out twice in the same inning. So she must have a pain going on. So I think she'll probably go to 3rd. Well, we'll see. I'm not sure what is going on. I'm going to turn the mic down because I got a guy sitting right in front of Pam that's cussing over there. So you can't hear the fielder's mic right now. But all right, so we are going to have a change. It's going to be Kat and Marcus coming to pitch. So I'll go ahead and take a break here. Nobody out, 3-0 at the plate. First 2 batters on. So we'll see. Yep, they're going to make the change. So it'll allow Kat to get some warm-up pitches. Kaden's walking off the field. I don't know if she'll come back in at 3rd, maybe change gloves, or she will stay out. We'll see. I'm going to keep it here just for a second just to see. Well, I don't know. I'll come back. I'll go ahead and take a break. Kat will be pitching when we come back. It is 4-3, top of the 5th. Nobody out. Aztec with runners at 1st and 2nd, and a 3-0 at the plate to the number 3 batter, Cami Lucio, and the number 4 batter coming to the plate behind her.
With a deep heritage in oil and gas, Abo Empire is focused on safe and effective energy development in New Mexico. We will continue to make strategic investments in this industry to promote the economic and environmental well-being of our company, our partners, and our communities. We are continuing the Yates tradition. From John Yates Jr., Cynthia Yates Price, and their families, we are your partners in the community and proud supporters of Artesia Bulldog and Lady Bulldog Sports.
This This is Danny Kirkendall at Guy Chevrolet Company in Artesia. We understand that the month of May is pure mayhem, but also a time to get things done. You're planning summer projects and trips and realize that a truck or SUV upgrade would really make sense. But how will you fit that into the already overscheduled month? Our team of professionals is here to help. We'll assist you with choosing the perfect Chevy or GMC, along with providing a quick and seamless journey from start to finish. We look forward to earning your business here at Guy Chevrolet Company in Artesia, or you can buy online at guychevy.com.
All right, welcome back here. Coming in to play third base is our DH, Aiden Lavario. So that keeps our big swinger, Caden Apodaca, in the batting order. Cat Marcus goes to pitch. And first pitch, strike one called, 3-1 now. Aiden Lavario goes to third. Everybody else stays the same. 3-1 at the plate to the catcher, Cami Lucio. Cat with the wind and the pitch. High, ball 4. So that loads them up for the number 4 hitter in their lineup, Kamora Henry. She's 0 for 1. She grounded out to the shortstop, Munoz, the first time through, and then walked. She was courtesy run for her, but she walked and loaded the bases in the last inning, and then the next batter hit the grand slam. So again, nobody out, bases loaded, 4-3 Aztec. Right down the middle, strike one. Cat Marcus now in the circle. Aiden Lavario comes to third. So the batting order will stay the same. Here's the wind and the pitch. Oh, it gets by Jenna. Runner's coming, plate. She's safe. Passed ball, went right through her glove. Oh, Lord of mercy. So ball was the call, and then moving home on the passed ball. All the other runners moved as well. So runners at second and third now. And a 1-1 at the plate to Henry, the cleanup batter. The pitch. Too low, I guess, or maybe it's a little inside. I don't know. Ball 2, so 2-1 now the count to Henry. On deck is Phillips, and in the hole, White Horse. Runners at second and third. It's now 5-3 Aztec. Low. Ball 3, 3-1. Henry took a little stroll out of the batter's box. Now she's back in. So 3-1 the count. Cat Marcus in the circle. Runners at second and third and nobody out. And the pitch. And that's way high. Ball 4. Okay, so loads them up. And number 24, Casey Phillips, the first baseman. She is 1 for 2. She struck out swinging first, and then she hit a grand slam the last at bat in the top of the 4th. She's got another opportunity to do the same. Coming in to courtesy run for the pitcher is number 44, Ava Olguin, just like we saw in the last inning. Here's the pitch from Cat. Swung on, fouls it back, strike one. So Casey Phillips will step back in. Bases loaded, nobody out. We're in the top of the 5th, 5-3 now. Aztec with the lead. And the pitch. She did not swing at that rise ball. Ball 1. It was up above her eyes, up at her helmet level. So 1-1 to count. Here's the wind and the pitch. Swing and a miss. Good curveball. 1-2 now the count. Infield playing in with the bases loaded. Didn't say that a while ago, but they have been for a while now. Outside, good job by Jenna. She had to really stretch to get that one. But that keeps the runners where they're at. So that takes count to 2-2. Looking for a double play somewhere or a strikeout. The pitch. Strike 3, got her. Got her looking on the inside, right at the waist high. On the inside half. So out number one. And now we can get a double play and get out of this inning. Christina Whitehorse. She's 0 for 2. She struck out swinging twice. She stands way away from the plate, and Jenna's going to set up on the outside edge. Good pitch, strike one. So she's not going to be able to hit that pitch. She's standing way away from the plate. Now she moves up, so the coach told her, move up. So now she's more in the normal spot. 0-1. Swing and the ground ball foul for strike two. In on her hands that time. Good pitch by Kat. Okay, they got the ball back to her, and now she's standing in the back of the circle, but now she's ready. 0-2 the count, 1 out, bases loaded, top of the fifth, 5-3 Aztec. Championship game, swing and a miss, strike three. So now 2 down after back-to-back strikeouts. All right, stepping into bat, Sydney Lee. She's 2 for 2, a single and a double. A little bit low outside, ball one. Bulldogs got an out everywhere, and they only need one more out. The 1-0. Foul tipped it into the glove, strike one. She tried to check swing and unable to. All right, 1-1 the count. Cat back to work. Wind in the pitch. Down and in. Scoots by Jenna. But she got to it quick. So everybody stays put. That bounce, that was a wild pitch, but a good job. Jenna knocked it down, but it kind of scored her by her just a little bit. She got to it quick. 2-1 to count. Bases loaded. 2 down. Top of the fifth. And the pitch. She chased that one. It gets by Jenna, and they're going to score another run. That was a wild pitch, way high and way outside. Doggone it. Jenna did everything she could to get it, but it went off the end of her glove. That was strike two because she swung at it, but it was way high and way outside. I don't know why she swung at it, but it helped us. But they move up again, and another run comes across. Hard to call a strike a wild pitch, but it was way high and way outside. I don't know why she swung at it. But that's what I'm going to call it. Jenna did her best to get it, but that scores another run. It's now 6-3. 2 outs, runners at second and third. She got her swinging, so she strikes out all 3 batters that she faced. But 3 runs come across. I'm sorry, 2 runs come across on no hits. There were no errors and 2 runners left on base. Bottom of the fifth coming up, 6-3.
Looking for quick, secure storage? Champion Storage has you covered. Our brand new facility features secure fencing and video cameras, plus your own gate code for access anytime. And the best part? You can pick your unit size, 5x10 up to 10x30. Finish the rental process online fast and have your gate code in minutes. Online forms, no waiting, just easy, secure storage. Head to championstorage.com today and move in instantly. Champion Storage has you covered.
Dean's Inc. of Artesia provides a superior choice for all your electrification, communication, and supply needs, with a vision to be the premier industrial electrical service provider in New Mexico and West Texas, providing unparalleled quality in supplies and service with highly skilled and conscious personnel. We pledge to our customers to exhibit the utmost in integrity and reputation while providing superior quality in all we do. Dean's Inc., located at 409 Commerce Road or online at deansinc.com.
Welcome back here to Albuquerque, KSVP Radio and KSVPTV.com. I'm Joby Hodling, and we are in the championship game. Artesia Lady Bulldogs right now down 6-3 against the Aztec Lady Tigers. Bottom of the fifth. First pitch high to Kat Marcus, ball one. Kat is 1 for 2. She singled the first time through on what should have been an out, but it was a little pop fly in the infield, and the second baseman couldn't get there. So it was a single. Here's the pitch. Foul it off and out of play to the right side for a foul ball, strike one. One now the count. We're right in the middle of the order. Cat on deck is Caden, and in the hole, Jade. Here's the pitch. Swung on, fouls this one on the left side for strike two. So 0-2 the count. Cat came in relief and striked out three with three runners on, but one of them got to come home because the pitch that was swung at was way high and outside and went off the end of Jenna's glove. Here's the pitch. Held it back. She was out in front of it, but she got a piece of it, so she stays alive. Marcus steps back in. And the pitch. High and tight. Ball one. 1-2 now the count. Kimora Henry. We saw her all game long yesterday. Now again today. She's in the circle. Here's the pitch. Swung on. It's a shallow pop fly, but the shortstop. Oh, she lost it in the sun. So it'll go down as a base hit. That's hard. She was looking straight up, and she couldn't find it. So the leadoff single, it was out about, she had to run about 25, 30, maybe 40 feet. She got there, and then she just crouched down and let it fall. It fell right beside her. She couldn't see it. So Caden Apodaca steps up. She is 1 for 2. She hit that solo shot that was deep, 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 her last at bat. Here's the pitch. Outside. Ball one. On deck, Jade Hammond, and in the hole, Jenna Whitmire for the Bulldogs. So they got to scratch back into this ball game. 6-3, they're down here in the bottom of the fifth in championship game on championship Saturday. Here's the pitch. Swung, but it's foul down the left side. Foul ball. Line drive into the fence over there. Bounces back out to shallow left, so the shortstop picks it up and throws it back in. 1-1 now the count to Apodaca. She'll step back in. Henry ready to go. Caden ready to go. The pitch, high and away. Ball two. If the Lady Bulldogs lose, there'll be a second game because they haven't lost yet here in the tournament, so it has to play two if they lose. And we'll have it here with you. Here's the pitch. Outside, ball three. I'm sorry, yeah, ball three. So 3-1 now to Caden. Runner at first is Kat Marcus. On deck, Jade Hammond. This is her pitch right here. If it's where she wants it, she'll cut it. She don't have to swing. 3-1 and the pitch. High, ball four. All right, so the tying run coming to the plate. Nobody out. We're in the bottom of the fifth. Jade Hammond takes a look down at coach for a sign. We'll see if we play a little small ball or if we just hit away. Hammond is a cleanup batter, but that doesn't mean she can't lay down a bunt. And she's pretty fast. All right, she steps in on the right side. Henry ready to go. Here's the pitch. High. Ball one. So now Kimora Henry getting a little bit wild as well. I mean, it's pretty hot during that blazing sun. Maybe got a little bit to Caden, maybe a little bit to Henry. Swung on, foul ball down the left side. Strike one. Hit a hard grounder over into the fence on the dugout on the third baseline. All right, 1-1 the count. Nobody out, runners at first and second. That's a strike. Jade couldn't pull the trigger. It was on the inner half, about mid-thigh. Strike two. So 1-2 now the count as Hammond steps back in, ready to go. She's got runners at first and second. We're in the bottom of the fifth. Swung on, hits it high into the air. It's going to be foul down the third base line and out of play. So just a long foul ball strike. Count remains 1-2. She's back ready to go. They got a new ball out to Henry, and here's the pitch. Swung on, pop fly. Will it get out of play? It does. Bounce up into the stands, caught by a Bulldog fan. He'll toss it down to a young lady down in the bottom. She'll go around and give it back into the field of play. Good at bat here for Jade. She's battling. Here's the pitch. Swung on, but fouled. And boy, she hit it hard, but jerked it foul down the left field line. Jade seeing the ball, no doubt about it. She is doubled and singled, and she is battling here at the plate now. She's 2 for 2. Henry says no to the pitch. And here comes her pitch. Called strike 3. Inside half. Boy, that was a strike. I mean, I'm not debating it, but Jade couldn't pull the trigger. All right, Jenna Whitmire steps in. She's the state champ in the javelin. Now she wants to drive one somewhere with runners at first and second. Gonna bunt it. Oh, she bunted it up in the air, but everybody's gonna be safe. Yeah, third baseman couldn't get to it. Pitcher didn't even come out of the circle and try. So the pop fly bunt that usually is an out works. So good job by Jenna. Plus she hustled down the line like nobody's business. So loads them up on the bunt single. And brings to the plate Brooklyn Fuentes. She's due. She's 0 for 2. She struck out and she's grounded out. Pitch. Foul, tips it straight back at the net for strike 1. So only 1 out. Bulldogs can get back in this game with a base hit right here. 6-3 in the bottom of the 5th. 1 out. Bases loaded. Here's the pitch. Fouled it back, straight back to the net again. Strike 2. Good pitch, both of them. They were in on her hands and down at the knees. Brooklyn was able to foul them back, and she really just missed them. They were straight back. Line drive backwards. Just missed the pitch. 0-2. Fouled it back again. That was a rise ball. She got a piece of it. Stays alive. So the count remains 0-2. Want to get in play here. Let your base runners run. Get a single, or double, or a triple, or a home run. Any of those would work. 0-2. Pitch. Fouled it back again. That's the 4th straight foul ball. All of them straight back. I'd look for a ball here. I think she's going to go high or off the plate, try to get her to chase. And the pitch. Nope, she came right down the middle, and Brooklyn fouls it off again. 5 pitches, 5 foul balls. 0-2. Brooklyn steps back in. Bases loaded, 1 out, and the pitch. That's a line drive. Center fielder makes the play. Going to be a play at the play. Oh, no, she goes back. Oh, she's hung up. Cat didn't go back like she should have. She's out at home. Oh, my goodness. That was a bad running error. Okay, so Bulldogs fly ball out. Good play out there in center field. She was playing up enough. She's been playing really shallow all game long. It was a shallow hit out to right center. She goes and gets it. Cat tagged up, but then stopped. And she throws it home. Would have been a play at the plate, but she stopped, and then she's thrown out eventually at home and tagged out by the third baseman back to the catcher. So the Bulldogs, 2 hits, but they don't get any runs. There were no errors and 2 runners left on base.
Looking for an exciting hands-on career? Central Valley Electric Cooperative invites you to our free lineman camp on Thursday, May 28th from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. in Artesia. If you're 17 to 22 years old, this is your chance to spend the day with CVE linemen, learning about electricity, participating in hands-on activities, and discovering what it takes to power your community. Sponsor limited, so sign up today at cvecoop.org. CVE's Lineman Camp, Thursday, May 28th. Come see if you have what it takes to be a lineman.
Smile Expressions in Artesia encourages you to treat your teeth to a spring cleaning. You'll have healthier teeth and gums, fresher breath, and brighter teeth. Plus, you'll be reducing risk for dental problems and improving your overall health. To schedule your dental spring cleaning, call Smile Expressions 575-746-1900 or request an appointment from our website, artesiadentist.com. Quality dental care, hometown comfort. That's Smile Expressions in Artesia.
All right, welcome back here to UNM's Lobo field, softball field, as the Artesia Bulldogs still not out there warming up, so they're taking a long time. Kat was thrown out at home, so she's, I'm not sure what. I hope she didn't get hurt. She's still not out of the dugout. Umpires looking to the dugout, saying what's going on. The girls are now all on the field except for Kat. And you know what? It's going to be Caden Apodaca coming back in. So Kat must have got hurt on that dive at the plate. So Caden Apodaca re-enters. It looks like Lavario will stay in at third base. So again, the same batting order, I guess. And the Bulldogs sending somebody to throw down in the bullpen. I couldn't see what numbers they were, but I see them going in there down there. Let's see. Well, the gate open, but I just can't see it. So Caden Apodaca back in the circle here. So coming to bat will be number 22, Lacey Langford. She is 0 for 2, struck out swinging, bats in the 8 hole, right fielder. Apodaca, foul tip, strike one. The Bulldogs definitely have somebody warming up. I think the only other pitcher I've thrown that I've seen, I know they probably had them, but because I haven't called every game, but I've seen Daniela Munoz throw, but she's out on shortstop. They've got a couple over in the dugout. Here's the pitch. She went, strike two. Great changeup. Yeah, I see Kat over there. Coach Caton's looking at her knee, I guess on that run home and slide. She's bent over. She's outside of the fence, but I can see her over there. Swing and a miss, strikeout, and that's out number one. And she'll bring J.C. Douglas to the plate. She's 0 for 2. She struck out first time, grounded out to Daniela her second time. Kat Marcus talking to Bulldog trainer, Coach Caton. Here's the pitch, swing and a miss, strike one. Looked like she came back in the dugout down there. On the far end, there's a fence you can get in down there. Get in either end here at Lobo Field. 0-1. Swings, that's a base hit. That's going to be trouble. It's going to go all the way to the wall. We were playing so shallow out there. That's a double with one out. They just cut them in half. Our center fielder and left fielder were playing really shallow. They couldn't get to it, couldn't cut it off. So the one out double puts the Aztec Tigers back in business. They lead 6-3 here in the top of the sixth inning, one out. And Yasha Yellow, the second baseman, at the plate. She's 0 for 2 with a walk. Struck out, and then walked. She was one of those that got in on the home run. All right, Caden back to work. Runner at second, one out. High and away, ball one. The throw went off of from Jenna to Caden, went off her glove and went over to first base, but the runner wasn't looking. She might have been able to get there to third, but she didn't go. Leslie came and got it from first. The wind and the pitch. Down and in, not even close. That again, so ball 2, and so both of those pitches way off the plate. One was high and away. That one almost rolled in and low. Wind and the pitch. Swing and a miss. That was a great pitch. Strike 1. 2-1 now the count. Wind in the pitch. Strike 2. Nope, she chopped it up the middle. Throw over in time. Play at third base. She's safe at third. So Daniela looked at the runner at second on that high chopper. As soon as she let go, she took off running. And she'll make it to third base. That's out number 2 in the inning with the runner at third base, and Cheyenne Yellow now at the plate. 2 down. She's 0 for 1. Drop third strike, hit by pitch, and a walk. The pitch. Strike 1 called. Fastball. At the knees. Outer third. I don't know if we still have somebody down there throwing. I guess we do, but I can't see it because of the dugout. I just saw that when they went into the gate. Strike 2. Fastball. Didn't get the bat off of her. Didn't even look to swing. 0-2 now. Looking for the strikeout. And the pitch. Outside, ball 1. 1-2 now the count. Did not chase. Good job there by Yellow to lay off of that. It was a good pitch. It was a little farther outside maybe than she wanted to go, but she stood hard. And so it was a good pitch, just didn't chase. Says no to the first sign. Now she's ready. Swung on, chopper. Third base, Lavario throws across. And that is out number 3, 5-3. So nobody gets across the plate. The score stays the same. It is 6-3 as we go into the bottom of the 6th inning.
Sometimes that dog barking is an Artesia Bulldog preparing for victory. Most of the time, however, it's probably just the family pet asking for attention. Artesia Animal Clinic provides a full range of services for just about any size pet or animal. Our new clinic has been expanded to provide better quality of care, including an in-house laboratory, radiology, surgery, herd health, and more. So the next time your pet looks like they could use some extra care, come by Artesia Animal Clinic in our newly remodeled and expanded facility at 110 West Mahone Drive.
Family owned and operated for 4 generations, Forest Tire is here to service all your tire needs day and night. With your busy travel schedule, what you need is a tire that can keep up, like the exceptionally long-lasting Michelin Defender tire with an 80,000-mile warranty and the safety you expect. You can lose track of time and focus on what really matters. For all your tire needs, brakes and alignments too, Forest Tire Company is a friend you can always count on. Forest Tire, keeping you rolling since 1944.
All right, welcome back up here to Albuquerque. Joby Hodling here with you, KSVPTV.com, KSVP Radio, AM 990 and FM 93.7. We're on Facebook and YouTube as well, KSVP Radio on Facebook and KSVP YouTube TV on YouTube. At the plate, our DP, who is now playing third base, Aiden Lavario. She's 0 for 2. Here's the pitch, swung on, pop fly back towards Pam and I. It'll get over our heads. Foul ball, strike 1. So they'll all reset. New ball out to Henry. On deck is the number 8 hitter, Janae Molina. Here's the pitch. Swung on, a little blooper, but it's going to be foul down the third base line. It would have, if it could have stayed fair, it would have been a hit, but goes foul. And in the hole, number 9 hitter, Izzy Cruz, the right fielder. Bulldogs got to get some runs here. Got to get some base runners. 6-3 they're down here in the championship game. Henry with the pitch. High high, deep shot, left field. The left fielder makes the play, almost lost it. She turned the wrong way, then twisted around, but that is out number 1, out at the warning track. So to the plate with 1 down. Number 10, Janae Molina. 0 for 1. She bunted, tried to bunt for a single. First at bat, she's thrown out. And then she did a sacrifice bunt. And she steps in to face Henry for the 3rd time. First pitch, ball 1, a little bit high. Didn't miss by much, but it was up. Izzy Cruz on deck, and then the top of the order, Daniela Munoz in the hole. And the pitch. Swung late on that one, fouled it off to the right side for strike 1. Hit the net over there above the Bulldogs dugout, first base side. All right, steps back in, 1-1 to count, 1 out, bottom of the 6th. The pitch, strike. Whoa! I don't know where it missed either, but we'll take it. You can hear the fans for Aztec booing. That looked like a pretty good pitch. 2-1 the count. We'll take it, I said. High, 3-1. Good job, Molina, not chasing that pitch right there. Three-1 and a pitch. Ball 4, so the the 1-out walk brings Izzy Cruz to the plate. Okay. Here's the wind and the pitch. Izzy Cruz swung on, pop fly, and that's caught by the first baseman. Earlier she let one go that was right there, right against the dugout, but this time she catches it. Good job. And that's out number 2. So we're to the top of the order. Need a big 2-out rally here. Izzy Cruz will Daniela Munoz steps in. She rips it down the line. Foul. That would have been extra bases, but just a long foul ball on the left side. So if Artesia still has 4 outs batting, but if they were to fall, then the second game is at 2 p.m. So baseball state championship will be at 3:30. Here's the pitch. Ball 1-1 now the count to Munoz. So what will happen if the Bulldogs have to play the second game here at 2 o'clock? Then over at the baseball field, we will have, here's the pitch, swung on, pop fly back to the net. Foul ball, strike 2. We will have Henry Villarreal, and I'm sure Lee Johnson will step in with him. We'll have it on the Goddard channel and the Bulldog channel if I'm not over there. If I can make it over in time, then Lee and I will be on the Bulldog channel. Henry will be on the... There's a swing. It's a pop fly to the third baseman in foul territory, and she is out. So the pop fly out. Second pop fly in a row in foul territory for the Bulldogs, and that is out number 3. So we go to the top of the 7th, down 6-3.
When you need tough, reliable equipment that gets the job done right, turn to your local Kubota experts. Amigo Machinery in Roswell is proud to be your hometown Kubota dealer, offering a full line of tractors, mowers, and construction equipment, plus genuine parts and expert service and advice. Locally owned and operated, and here for you. Stop by Amigo Machinery at 2801 Southeast Main Street in Roswell, or call us at 575-624-2026. Amigo Machinery, your trusted local Kubota dealer for all of Southeast New Mexico.
Like you, and no one quite like the ones you love. At Turpinning & Son Mortuary, they take pride in providing families with the best service possible. The phrase, "we make it personal," is not just a tagline. It's the way they conduct themselves every day as they honor the ones you love in their own unique and special way.
Located at 611 West Grand in Artesia. Visit artesiafunerals.com to learn more. Turpinning and Son Mortuary, proudly serving our community and your family since 1954.
Caden stays in, first pitch, low for ball 1. We're in the top of the 7th. The catcher, Cami Lucio, at the plate. She's 0 for 1, but has walked twice. And the pitch. Swung on, pop fly shallow behind the first base, and the second baseman, Jade Hammond, will go catch out for out number 1. So that'll bring number 8, Kamora Henry, to the plate, the pitcher. She's 0 for 1, but she grounded out and then walked and walked. Here's the pitch from Caden. High, ball 1. Oh, our 1-0 the count. And the pitch. Strike called, inside corner. Good pitch, fastball in. So that takes the count to 1-1. She's still waiting. Now she's ready to go. Talking about Caden. And the pitch, swung on, ground ball, second baseman. Hammond buries it in her glove into the ground, throws to first, 4-3 for out number 2. And that'll bring Casey Phillips to the plate. She's 1 for 3. She struck out swinging, hit a grand slam, and then struck out looking. So she'll step in. Caden ready to go. Here's the wind in the pitch. High, ball 1. Again, ready to go. The pitch, low, ball 2. Okay, here's the 2-0. High, ball 3. So really not close on those 3 pitches was Caden. So she'll take a stroll back to the back of the circle. Now step back in. 3-0 the count. And the pitch. Low, ball 4. So 4 straight. Really nowhere near the strike zone. So easy for, I don't know, maybe she did an intentional walk. Or intentional, unintentional, I don't know how you say that. Because those really weren't close. That's the young lady that hit that home run a while ago. Christina Whitehorse comes in. She struck out swinging all 3 times, and that was really low, ball 1. So 5 in a row, not close. Caden again takes a little stroll around. Now she's stepping back onto the pitcher's plate. And the pitch. There we go. Swing and a strike. I think she foul-tipped it into the glove. That was a good pitch right there. And again, Christina Greathouse, she is, or Whitehorse, she is struck out, all swinging. She's come after her here. High, ball 2. Bulldogs have 3 outs to get 3 runs when they get back to their half of the bottom of the 7th inning. That would tie it up. They get 4, they win. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Just come after her. That's what I'm thinking Caden should be thinking. She struck out swinging all 3 times. Not even sure she fouled the ball off. Made any contact. The pitch, low, ball 3. So that runs it full. All right, the payoff pitch with the runner at first. She ought to be off and running. 2 down. Little bloop up the middle. Base hit. Oh, goodness gracious. She fought it off, and nobody could get to it. So the single keeps the inning alive for Aztec. And that brings number 9, center fielder, Sydney Lee. She's 2 for 3, a single with a double, and then struck out swinging. Her last at bat, I think that was against Cat. And the pitch. Ground ball. Daniela goes, passes to the third, and there's the out that we needed. So we get out of the inning. Bulldogs have 3 outs to get at least 3 runs to keep this game going. I'm going to keep it right here, as I had burned a timeout, one of my timeouts earlier. So, baseball, 3:30 state championship. If the Bulldogs have to play the second game here, it'll be at 2. And Gene had texted me about 6 or 7 minutes ago. I talked about it a little bit on air, but he asked me what I thought. I think Lee does sit in with Henry. We put their feet on the air after the softball game until I get over there, and then we can set up. Or should we just have Lee on the phone? Gene, I think you put Lee with Henry, and they can call the game. So anyways, that's what I'm thinking. All right. It is 6-3 as we go into the bottom of the 7th inning. Aztec with the lead. That last out was 6-5 on the force out. So Kat Marcus, nope, we got a batter for her, so she's not coming back in. Batter will be number 21, Ariana Avita, to pinch hit. Coach Polito talking to her right now. Pop fly. It's going to be in the field of play. First base. Oh, it falls. She couldn't get it. It was right over against the net. Didn't hit the net, but so second chance here for Avita. All right, here's the pitch. High and away. Ball 1. One on the count to Avita. On deck is Apodaca, and in the hole Hammond. Here's the pitch. Fouls it off, stays alive. Well, she wasn't. It was 1-1, so yeah, just fouled it off. So that's strike 2. Oh, wait! All right, 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. She got her. Out number 1 on the swing. So Kaden Apodaca will come to the plate. She's 1 for 2. She flew out, then hit a monster home run, and then walked. She'll step in. Henry to the plate. Ball 1 outside. Henry ready to go, and the pitch. Oh, she swung at a ball too. Strike 1 on the swing. All right, so Henry steps back onto the pitcher's plate. Caden back in. 1-1 the count, 1 out. Swung on it, popped it up, it will get out of play. So out of play for strike 2. And get a new ball back out to the pitcher. And we'll do it over again. 1-2 the count. Meat of the order here for the Bulldogs, so right in the right spot here to get 3 runs. There is 1 out. Caden steps back in. 1-2 count and the pitch. That's a base hit up the middle. Second baseman will go get it, throw it in. So good single there by Caden to get the ball rolling for the Bulldogs. A 1-out single, and that'll bring Jade Hammond to the plate. She is 2 for 3. A double, a single, and a strikeout looking her last at bat. So Jade will step in on the right side, looking to move Caden around. On deck is Jenna Whitmire and in the hole Brooklyn Fuentes. The pitch. They wanted it, but it was a little bit inside, ball 1. It was close enough for me not to call it. I waited. 1-0 the count. The pitch. High, ball 2. And the pitch. Swung on, and it's caught by the third baseman. She'll fire it across, but out number 2, Bulldogs down to their final out. A little bloop fly ball to the third baseman for out number 2. Jenna Whitmire steps in. She's 1 for 2. She was hit by a pitch. She struck out looking, and then she got a bunt single. Here's the pitch. Foul ball, straight back. Boy, she cut at that one. Fouled it straight back. Big swing by Jenna. Here's the pitch. Swung on, high fly ball. Left fielder coming in. It's going to fall. Going to third base safely. Was Apodaca. She waited. She was already at second base. There were 2 outs. I don't know why she stopped. She stopped at second, but anyways, it falls for the double. So now the tying run at the plate. Brooklyn Fuentes, she's 0 for 3, so she is going to get off the schneid right here. Struck out, grounded out, and flew out. Here's the pitch. Strike 1 called inside half. Pitch runners at second and third. Bottom of the 7th, 2 outs. Aztec leading 6-3. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Boy, she was late on that one. 0-2 now. Took the Bulldogs down to their final strike. Here the Aztec fans pounding these bleachers with their feet. The pitch. Pop fly in the infield. It's going to be in foul territory, and it is caught by the third baseman. So the Bulldogs will go down, and there will be a game 2 at 2 o'clock here at Lobo Field. The final score is 6-3. I'm going to take a break. When I come back, we'll talk about this ball game. Stay right there. Guy Chevrolet postgame show.
It's GMC Truck Month at Guy Chevrolet Company in Artesia. Right now, well-qualified buyers can receive 2.9% APR for up to 72 months. Plus no payments until Labor Day on 2026 GMC Sierra 1500 models. The time is now, so hurry in today and don't miss this opportunity to cruise through the summer with no payments in your brand new Sierra from Guy Chevrolet Company in Artesia, or you can visit us at guychevy.com.
Offer ends June 1st, 2026. Must finance with GM Financial.
Got a tax refund coming? Put it to work at Reliable Tint in Artesia. The New Mexico sun is already heating things up, and professionally tinted windows can keep your vehicle cooler, protect your interior, and take the strain off your air conditioning. Reliable Tint also offers home and office window tinting to help save energy and protect your belongings from fading. And Reliable Tint handles auto glass replacements and repairs. Visit us at ReliableTint.com. Reliable Tint. Stay cooler. Drive happier.
At our credit union, we take a team approach to finances. You see, unlike other financial institutions, here you're a member owner, not a customer. And because we're not for profit, we usually have better rates and fewer service charges. Call or come by to check out the Credit Union Advantage. Artesia Credit Union, member NCUA. There is a difference.
Do you have a favorite book in the Bible? Well, I've got several. One of them is the last one, the revelation that Jesus gave to John. I admit this book used to kind of scare me. It's easy to get confused, overwhelmed by all the numbers and the symbolism, but the very name, Revelation, means to reveal, to be seen, to be understood. Sometimes I make it more complicated than it needs to be. The message is not meant to be a secret. It's the same message that we see throughout all of Scripture. And here it is. You ready? God wins. That's it. That's the message. That's the good news. So, am I on the winning team? Just how does that work? Come join us as we work on this together at Hermosa Church of Christ, 2512 West Bush Avenue. We meet for class on Sunday morning at 9, followed by worship at 10, and we meet again on Wednesday evening at 6:30. All are welcome.
Wilbanks LLC and Wilbanks Trucking Services LLC has over 37 years of experience from 1987 to 2025 in the Permian Basin oil and gas industry. Wilbanks recently divested out of the rig moving operations to focus exclusively on providing crane services to support the growing demand in the basin. Wilbanks continues to provide quality, expert, and performance-based services to a multitude of customers, with a fleet ranging from 60-ton to 350-ton cranes and locations in Hobbs, Artesia, and Odessa, Texas. We hope that you will consider our team for projects ranging from plant builds, compressor sets, to general site build. Please call us at 575-746-6318 to find out what we can do for you. Wilbanks LLC, your regional expert in the crane world.
All right, Bulldog fans, welcome back here to University of New Mexico Lobo softball field, where the Artesia Bulldogs just suffered their first loss here in the state tournament. Softball is double elimination, so on Championship Saturday, you got to win twice if you're in the consolation bracket. Aztec did their job in the first game. They get the win. Yesterday, we defeated them to move into this ball game. They then went into the consolation bracket and fell to the or beat the Silver City Colts to get back to, or get to this game, and then they took care of business here in this ball game. 6-3, the final. Let's take a look here. Caden Apodaca will take the loss. Getting the win was Kamora Henry. Aztec got 5 hits and 6 runs. They had 2 errors and they left 7 aboard. The Bulldogs only got 3 runs off of 9 hits. They had no errors, but they leave 9 runners on the base path. So what the Bulldogs be talking about is, hey, let's get on like we did. We hit the ball pretty good. We just left runners stranded. Out-hit them by 4 hits, but fall 6-3. And what really killed the Bulldogs is that a bunch of walks. And let me go look and see how many walks we ended up having. Hit by pitches and walks. So Caden had 9 strikeouts. Kat came in relief for an inning and a half or 2 innings. She had 4 strikeouts. 8 of them were strikeout swingings for Caden. 3 of them were strikeout swinging for Kat. Caden only gave up 3 hits. Kat gave up 2, but they gave up 7 walks between them and 2 hit by pitch. Caden gave up 5 base on balls and 2 hit by pitch, and Kat gave up 2 base on balls. And really, that was really the difference in the game, because that home run, after we hit a pitch, hit by pitch, a walk, and then a home run, the grand slam put them up. And then we got in walk trouble again, and we had a wild pitch that got a run across, and then another one. So, you know, really outplayed them except for the walks and a couple of wild pitches and a home run. So I say we outplayed them, and then I say all of that, but if you just saw the hits and things like that, you might have said, well, Bulldogs probably won the game if you didn't see the score. But the final score was 6-3 Aztec. I'm going to go ahead and take another break. When I come back, well, maybe I better just tell you I don't see another. Okay, so I'm going to take a break. That'll wrap up the ball game. Let me tell you what we're going to be doing here. The next game is scheduled at 2 o'clock. There's a championship game 5A right now fixing to be playing. So if I don't make it over to the field in time for the baseball game, we're still going to have it. Lee Johnson and Henry Villarreal will team up. Henry calling for Goddard today and has all week. Lee and I have been calling for Bulldog baseball, but if I'm still over here calling the girls' game, if it goes longer than an hour and a half, then Lee and Henry will team up. We'll have the game on Goddard channel for all of you in Artesia. If you want to, and we'll have the softball game going here on the Artesia channel. As soon as the game ends here, then Gene will flip it over so that Henry and Lee will be on both Artesia and Goddard's channel. It's 106.5 in on the air in Roswell, KEND 106.5. So there's your scenarios. We're going to have the game, baseball game, and we're going to have the softball game. It just may not be on our normal spot for the baseball game. If the softball game interferes with it, we'll keep it here on Artesia's channels, KSVP Radio and KSVPTV.com. And as soon as this game ends, then Gene will flip it over, so it'll be both KEND 106.5 in Roswell, KSVP 93.7 and 990 AM in Artesia, and we'll be on both the Goddard and Artesia online channels. All right, so that gives you that. Got another update. The Artesia boys, Marcos Ornelas wins the 110 hurdles. He is the state champ, and getting second in the red is Tootie McNeil for the Artesia Bulldogs. The 4x100, the boys get third. So again, stacking up a lot of points over there. If you missed it earlier, Jenna Whitmire first in the jab, Grayson Kirkendall fourth in the javelin. And then I'm going to go ahead and give you all of these other ones. Marco Soto wins first in the shot. Derek Lopez second in the shot. Derek Lopez also gets fifth in the disc. Cale Hodling second in the high jump, second in the triple jump, fourth in the jab. Brant Usherwood, state champ in the javelin. Jaden Leva third in the javelin, and Jet Whitmire fifth in the javelin. Ellie McGoy first in the pole vault. She's a state champion. Brooklyn Evans, I think third straight time first in the shot. She's a third-time state champ. Harper Murray second in the shot. And then, like I said, Javelin Whitmire first in the javelin. Gracie Kirkendall gets fourth in the javelin. Marcos Ornelas first in the 110 hurdles. Tootie McNeil second in the 110 hurdles. And the boys 4x100, they get third. All right, I'm going to get to our break, and we will see you back here, KSVP Radio and KSVPTV.com. Pre-game show probably be about 15 minutes, so we should be on air about 1:45. And again, it depends on what's happening here in this game in front of us. Continue to listen, KSVP Radio and KSVPTV.com.
If you want to install a new...
Hi, my name's Chance with Trustmark Roofing and Windows, and here's what you should expect during your window inspection. Upon my arrival, you'll receive a 15-minute courtesy call letting you know I'm on the way. Once I'm in your home, I'm going to be checking for moisture indication, functionality, and any kind of energy efficiency improvements to the inside and outside of your home. After my inspection, I'll give you my professional opinion, and then you can decide whether you want a no-obligation quote. Myself or the office will contact you to set up a date when I can show you my products and options to best suit your needs. So when choosing windows, choose Trustmark Roofing and Windows. Our goal is to give you a 5-star service and get you what you deserve, and that's the best.
Do you have missing teeth or would like
Bob Reed Pest Control is committed to providing the most.
Do you have missing teeth or would like them replaced? If you think dental implants are not affordable, think again. At Maupin & Brown Dentistry, their goal has always been to provide the highest quality dentistry in a state-of-the-art office at a reasonable price. They routinely treat patients that have traveled out of town for a consultation but cannot afford the treatment quoted. Now, if this sounds like your story, come in today. As one of New Mexico's largest users of the world-class Nobel brand implants, they're able to purchase in volume
and pass the savings on to you.
So, if you're missing a tooth or have loose dentures, call today for a free evaluation, which includes a free 3D x-ray. You'll be given treatment options with an honest evaluation with no hard sell or arm twisting. But don't take our word for it. Just ask one of the thousands of patients they've treated. Maupin & Brown Dentistry, your choice for experienced, affordable, state-of-the-art dentistry. Call 627-0141 or visit maupinbrown.com.
Bob Reed Pest Control is committed to providing the most modern pest management solutions for homes and businesses. Bob Reed can handle every aspect of pest control, from general insects to trees, shrubs, yard treatment, and commercial weed control. And they're the only Centricon termite colony elimination system authorized operator in Southeast New Mexico. No job is too big or too small. Bob Reed Pest Control, Southeast New Mexico's pest management professionals. Find them online at bobreedpestcontrol.com or call 575-623-5344. Serving all of Southeast New Mexico.
Hey guys, my name is Mike Duff, family pastor at Faith Baptist Church, and we want to invite you and yours this Sunday at 10:30 a.m. to worship with us. Faith is more than a church, it's a family. Whether you're young or old, whether you have young kids or you're an empty nester, there is always room for one more. So come join us, because we're more than a church, we're a family, and we'd love to have you. Church, we're a family, and we'd love to have you.
Visit fbcartesia.com or stop by 401 South 20th in Artesia.
Come on, let's have one more.
No, I'm good. And you are too. I called Tommy for a safe ride home.
Don't get hammered. Stay out of the slammer. Never drink, then drive.
This message from the Eddy County DWI program.
Good morning, Bulldog fans. Welcome to the pregame show. State Championship Saturday. Joe B. Hodling here with you on KSVP Radio and KSVPTV.com. I'm joined by Coach Polito of the Artesia Lady Bulldogs. Coach, yesterday, well, really this whole week, you guys have been playing pretty good, and you get through the tournament undefeated to the state championship game. Coming up here at the top of the hour, you got Aztec again.
Yes, sir.
Number 2 seed. You guys defeat them yesterday. They had to go back and beat Silver City, the 3 seed, so this tournament kind of played out like it should.
Yes.
Talk about this Aztec team.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, they have a good team. Their pitcher, number 8, Henry, she can bring it. You know, we know that she has that rise ball, and that's her go-to pitch. And yesterday we kind of struggled in the beginning, but we made some adjustments at the plate when we needed to, and that's really what kind of set us apart from them, is those adjustments that we made and putting the ball in play, and that's huge for us. And we're really just looking to do the same thing, stay off the rise, make adjustments early at the plate, put the ball in play, and make their defense work. That's something that we've noticed that they struggled with a little bit, and we had a bad inning yesterday, but luckily it didn't really hurt us too bad because we did come back with the sticks. But it's championship Saturday, and you never know who's going to bring what, and we have to be on our A game for sure.
Well, we're all looking forward to it. I think we're going to get another state title.
Yes, I agree.
Good luck. Good luck,
you.
Coach. And go Bulldogs. We'll be back at the top of the hour.